In this video, I'm going to show you how to be the #1 draft pick in Madden 22. We've actually played this through twice now in face of the franchise, so we know exactly what you need to do to be the #1 pick because we've played it twice. One time we were the second pick, the second time we were the first pick. And what I recommend doing is that you pick yourself as a quarterback because the #1 pick goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars and they are looking for a quarterback. They drafted Trevor Lawrence, a quarterback in real life, so we know they're looking for a quarterback. It references this in the story of the game. As for your physique and stuff, pick whatever you want. I picked the agile one, and then you move on to picking the college that you're at. Now, the college just doesn't matter whatsoever. You're going to become a guaranteed starter. You're going to play every minute for every team that you choose. I personally chose to go to Texas, and the reason for this is because I thought they got really good internet there. I don't want my player to get bored. I want to make sure that, he can stream on Twitch if he wants. He can upload YouTube videos like this one, so I picked Texas. You're then going to go into some training exercises that are very simple. You can do these even if you're brand new to the game, and I should say that I played this on the easiest difficulty just to make sure I could get myself the best chance of being the first round pick. You'll see here that these are all very easy things, and in the top right we can track our progress with the green bars, and on this exercise I did manage to get all 5 out of 5 in the green. You're then going to unlock some elite effort points. I personally assigned these to physical development at first, so you get to choose between mental focus and physical development. I went for physical development, and you then have a choice between opting for 2 different things. In my game, I had the choice to opt for speed +5 or change direction +10. And what I did was I went for speed +5, and the reason for this is because I wanted to be quite a good scrambler. I wanted to get rushing yards with my quarterback, so that is why I chose the speed +5. You're also going to unlock skill points along the way as well. The first skill point that I got, I assigned to accuracy. I wanted to make sure that my quarterback had the best accuracy possible, so I assigned it to accuracy, and what I'll do later on is I'll show you how I assigned all 5 of my starting points before the draft. We're then going to go into another training drill, and in this drill you're going to play with 3 NFL pros that are extremely good, and you will see here that sometimes they're not that good and they drop the ball even off an easy catch. I actually failed 2 of the 3 on that one, but I still ended up being the #1 draft pick, so it doesn't matter too much on that training drill. You're then going to have some more points to put on. I chose mental focus this time round, and I chose to assign my abilities to all pass accuracy +10 rather than the throw under pressure +20, just because I wanted to be a better all-around quarterback rather than just being better under pressure. You're then going to play your first flashback game, you'll get 350 rep, and then you'll go on to a second flashback game, which is the National Championship Final. Absolutely trounced this team, 21-0, an easy victory, and this is basically what you need to do. You need to win both of these games, you need to perform well as your own player, you need to become the national champions, and you will see in the top there, it says our draft stock is trending upwards. You're then going to have 2 interview questions to answer, and the answers that you pick here are very important, because they do have a direct impact on your draft stock. We did, from our testing, find that some answers are better than other answers, so we do know the best ones that you need to pick here. For the first question, you need to pick "we'll work together," and again, we'll see in the top corner that our draft stock is trending up because of this answer. We then go into our second interview question, and again, it does matter which answer you pick, and we said that without a doubt we needed to win that national championship, and once again in the top corner, our draft stock is trending upwards because of the answer that we selected. You then have the choice to play in a Nike event or in an EA Sports charity match. You can't do both, so you do have to select one of these. We've gone through this twice. In the one where we got drafted second, we went to the Hawaii event, which is the EA Sports charity event. In this one, where I got drafted first, I picked the Nike event. So I do recommend picking the Nike event. I don't know if that was the deciding factor in what got me the #1 pick, but I did pick the Nike event this time around. And then you'll see that my game decided to crash, and you might be thinking, why didn't I just edit out the part where the game crashed? The reason I've left this in is because the game starts to get a little bit weird from this point. I think there were a few bugs. I was playing this with early access, so I wanted to make sure that I covered this. As you will see in this next screen, people's feet were going everywhere, and my feet was everywhere, their feet was everywhere. Things started to bug out a little bit, so I just wanted to make sure I covered that. But either way, if you pick the EA event or the Nike event, you're going to go into a 6v6 game. You'll see that I won 22-0 here. It's first to 21. It's different rules, but it's very easy again, obviously, if you're playing on the easiest difficulty like I was. But it's quite a fun event. It's 6v6, and you need to make sure that you win this event and that you play really well as well. And then you get to choose whether you want to do a fan meet and greet or a club appearance. The options are different if you do the charity event, but I chose to do the fan meet and greet here. It didn't have any impact on my draft stock or anything else for that matter. I haven't tested picking the other option, but I don't really think it's going to make a big decision. And I got 400 cred and 100 rep for choosing this option. You're then going to go into some other training exercises that are a little bit trickier. The first one of these is that you need to avoid being tackled for 7 seconds and then even as much as 10 seconds. And these 10 seconds ones can be tricky. You'll notice that on this third attempt out of 6, I did actually fail. So I didn't get a perfect score here, but I did manage to complete 5 out of 6, including a perfect 3 out of 3 on the passing drill that comes after the trickier one, which is where you need to avoid being tackled. I got 350 rep for that, and I do think that you have to get at least 5 out of 6 there in order to become the #1 draft pick. I now unlocked my 5th and final skill point, and you'll see there that I have 1 assigned to power, 3 assigned to accuracy, and 1 assigned to quickness. This gave me an overall rating of 85 before I went to the red carpet and the draft. You get to choose what reaction you want, and because I'm really uncool, I chose to put my thumbs up. And here we have it. I was the #1 pick, selected by the Jacksonville Jaguars to be their quarterback. It means I beat out Trevor Lawrence, who is one of the hottest potential players in NFL history, maybe. I'm not sure why I was wearing an orange suit, but the other guy was wearing a purple suit, so that's fine. You can see that after the draft, I was boosted up to an 86 overall rated quarterback, and I was the #1 pick. I hope this video has helped you. If you do need to go back at all, then feel free just to go back and watch back through, and hit the like button and leave any thoughts you've got in the comments down below. Thank you.